Shelly's Homemade, and today, guys, we're going to be making a very, very special dish. This is one of my son's favorite dishes, is braised oxtails. So, I'm going to show you how to get them done. We're going to use my multi-cooker to cook these, but I'm going to show you how to sear them in the oven. Okay? How to get them seared off in the oven. And by using a pressure cooker, I don't even have to marinate these. Okay? So what we're going to do now, but I am going to marinate them. So this is what we're going to do. We're going to marinate them for a couple of hours. And then we're going to let the seasoning go through these. But you would want, overnight is best. But if you don't have the time, 2 hours is great. Alright? So I have my browning here. I'm going to add the browning to it. So we're going to add about 2 tablespoons of the browning, and that's the rest of my jar. Alright, we're going to add some ketchup. I'm going to add a few, like about 1/4 of a cup of ketchup. We're going to add chicken bouillon. That's like a table. Well, not chicken bouillon. This is beef bouillon, guys. A tablespoon of that in there. It's going to give off an amazing flavor. We're going to add some Worcestershire sauce. Just a few dashes, like a couple of tablespoons, 3 to 4 tablespoons. Don't be shy. We want to season it. Alright? And this way it doesn't burn in the pan. It doesn't do any of that stuff. I'm just going to sear it off in the oven. But we're going to marinate it for a little while. So get about 1/4 cup of brown sugar. It's not going to make it sweet. It's just going to wake up those flavors. Now, you know we can't do anything in this house without some Shelly's house seasoning. Or just use your favorite all-purpose seasoning. If not, just salt. If you don't have a favorite all-purpose seasoning, some salt, pepper, garlic, onion powder would do. Alright? This is just my blend of seasoning. Alright, so you're going to get like the right 3 tablespoons of that. Then get your hand in there and just, and this is a lot of oxtails, guys. This is like 4 pounds, 4 to 5 pounds. Of oxtails, and we're going to just mix it. And then we're going to add, after we braise it, after we sear it in the oven, what we're going to do is just put it in our multi-cooker or our pressure cooker, and it's just going to cook for like an hour. Normally I cook this for like 4 or 5 hours on the stove, but with a pressure cooker, like 90 minutes. You know, then you have dinner on the stove. You can just make your sides while this is cooking. It's going to be amazing. And just make sure everything is coated in this marinade, because this marinade is also going to go in that pan as well. You know, and the reason that I didn't cut my bell peppers, see, I have another like oxtail video where I put the garlic, the onion, and all of that in there. So I find that stuff, and you try to get it all off, but you don't. It tends to burn and leave really like burn flavor in there. So I don't do it that way anymore. So I did this right here and marinate it just like this, and then I get it. And since it's a lot, and you don't want to be standing over the stove for an hour trying to sear off, you know, these pieces of oxtails, when you can just put it all in the oven and sear it up in the oven. Let the oven do the work for you, and all you do is just put it in your pan. because the oven is going to help you seal in those juices. It's going to help you seal in. And you're not going to bake it in the oven. You're going to crank your oven all the way up. And you're going to put these in there. And not only is it going to do that, it's going to render off all of this fat that be around these oxtails. And it's going to help seal in that flavor and those juices. It's going to help tenderize. Alright, so that's what you're going to do. So now that I have all of these just mixed up, we're going to get these into my fridge for a couple hours. And when I come back, I'm going to show you how to get that sear on them in the oven. Okay, so we're back for the next step. I got my oven starting to preheat at 480 degrees. Like I said, I wanted to get it real hot. I have my pan here, and I'm using an aluminum pan. We're just going to throw that thing away. Already going to have enough stuff to clean up. I'm going to do that. So what we're going to do, we're just going to layer our oxtails. This smells great. This seasoning on here smells amazing, guys. So it's a lot of oxtails. And it's going to render that fat off. I sprayed my pan because I didn't want it to stick, but this is going to release some of that fat and that oil so it don't go into our pressure cooker. Get all those big pieces in first, then we're going to find a spot for our small pieces. And get all of that fat rendered out really good on high for about 30 minutes. And that way you don't have to stand over a hot stove trying to, you know, get these all seared up. I like to take this time out right now while I'm loading these oxtails in here for all of my new subscribers. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Everyone else, thank you so much for being here. And if you're new to my channel, guys, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Go ahead and hit the subscribe button. Like this video, share it. Everyone, could you share it? You know, let everyone know that Shelly is in this kitchen just whipping up delicious meals for you guys. And hit that notification bell so y'all be notified every time I upload one of these delicious videos. Because these meals are absolutely delicious, guys. I'm trying to tell you. If you need to use more than one pan, feel free. But I'm going to see if I can ram it all in this one. Looks amazing. Smells amazing. Telling you. And I didn't add the aromatics to this just yet. We're going to add the aromatics when we come back. We're going to chop up all of those aromatics and just get them in our right into our pressure cooker. And we're going to save this juice. So cover this juice back up and stick it right back in the fridge till you're ready to use it. You want to just get down on it and just tear this stuff up. You could probably cook this in the oven though. I never tried it. Or it'd be nice and tender if you covered it over. We're gonna save this juice. Then I had some chicken broth. Thought I had some beef broth, but I had a container of chicken broth. So chicken broth, beef broth, whatever you have, still gonna add amazing flavor to this. So I'm gonna cover this over. I'm gonna get this in the oven. Like I said, I got my oven cranked up to 480 degrees so it can give me a nice sear. When it comes out, I'm gonna show you guys what to do next, and you're gonna see how it all looks. Okay, so this is what it looks like seared and out of the oven. Now, I didn't take all the time, dirt up pots, and do all that extra stuff. It's nice and seared right out of the oven. And all I have to do now is get it into my pressure cooker. And I'm going to cook this thing all until it's tender and falling off the bone. These juices that is developed in here, we're going to, I'm going to use those juices. Oh man, I can't wait to get this. Oh, I can't wait till this whole thing is done. Oh my goodness, it's going to be amazing. Look at that. The sear it got on it. Little pieces seared up really nice too. Oh my goodness, this is going to be amazing, guys. Just gave it a head start. Once I get it into that pressure cooker, all bets are off. It's going to be amazing. My house smells amazing already, and I haven't even cooked this up yet. Alright guys, I'll be back to show you what to do next. Alright guys, so we're back. And I have my aromatics ready to go in, but we're going to put this on top of the oxtails. We're going to put the oxtails in the pan, and then we're going to put these aromatics on top. For our aromatics, we have green bell peppers, carrots, thyme, scallions, onion, and red bell peppers, and some garlic, guys. And we're going to add all of that to the pan. And then we're going to take the juice that we marinated it in and put it in there. And we're going to get it all in the pressure cooker. And we're going to get that all cooked up. Alright, so I took the bowl out of my pressure cooker, guys, and just put it right in there. So let's get, oh, and I can't forget my beef broth. Can't forget my beef broth, guys. So we're gonna put that in there too, and a little more Shelly's house seasoning. And this thing is gonna be amazing. So let's get those oxtails up in this thing. And we're gonna take that juice from the oxtails, because remember we braised them in the not braised them, we got them, they were in the oven, and we seared them off in the oven. There's a lot of oxtails here, guys. We're gonna get them all in our pan. All those juices that the oxtail made from the marinade, everything going right in here. And they're going to fall off the bone good. They're going to cook about 90 minutes. We're going to get all that stuff in there. And we did all of this without, you know, using a whole bunch of pans and stuff. You can just throw this pan right in the trash. And the only thing you got to worry about is your multi-cooker and your side dish pans that you use. So I'm gonna add some cabbage and peas and rice to this. This is my son's favorite dish. Now, at first, when I was eating these, I could not get him to eat these. Like, he would not eat them. And then all of a sudden, one day, I guess because my oldest son loves them right along with me, and my oldest daughter, they love these right along with me. So I had fixed them, and they was eating it and enjoying it. He didn't want it, so I had fried him some chicken and gave him some chicken. Gave him the chicken, but then he wanted to eat with the oxtails. Ever since then, these have been his favorite thing to eat. That and some lamb chops. Alright. These juices in there. All that pan juice. Juice from the marinade. We'll take the beef broth. Pull in here. And just pick up all of that off the bottom. Get our garlic in. 2 heaping tablespoons will do. And get our aromatics in, garlic in, get these in. These are going to provide so much flavor, guys. Oh, and I can't forget our habanero. We're going to put that in last because we do not want that to break. We do not want extra spicy. We want spicy. We don't want extra spicy. Onions, our thyme, our scallions, our bell peppers, our carrots. I'm telling you, the aromatics bring such a special flavor. I'm just going to push it down with my hands, guys. Okay, and I'll be right back. Okay, so let's get our bowl, our pressure cooker bowl, into our pressure cooker. That amazing. Alright, now add habanero in here somewhere that's free. There we go. Put our lid on. Ever this daggone lid on right. This lid never gets on right for me. Alright. Alright, let's try this again. Let's try to get it on there. There it is. Now, I know this way locks it, I think. Okay, so it's locked. And I rarely ever use this thing. Now so you can see what I'm doing. Alright, so right there, my friend is gonna kill me. Like, he keeps saying, like, stop doing that. Stop moving the camera around. Just pause the video and do it. No, I'm doing all that. Alright, so meats and stews. I guess I pressed start. Maybe that's it. There it is. Some stews. And let's go for 90 minutes. Alright. There it is. So I'll be back in 1 hour and 30 minutes, which is 90 minutes. Alright, guys. Thanks for bearing with me. Alright, so I just finished releasing the steam. Let's find out what's going on inside. Oh, it smells amazing. Let's just find out what's going on. Hopefully, I don't have to. Oh man. Look at them. So beautiful. It smells amazing. Let's see what's going on. Get a fork. Oh, see if they tender. They are tender. Look at that. How that thing came off of there like that. Oh, goodness. Let's give it a try. Oh, it's delicious. Oh, word. Look at that. I just freaking apart. These are some tender oxtails, guys. Look at that. Oh my goodness. Hour and 30. Got you some tender oxtails. It smells good. Look at the sauce. Oh man, I can't wait to get this. Alright guys, so I'm going to plate this thing up and let y'all see what it looks like, and I'll be back. Okay guys, so now we're back. Look at this. I plated it up. So tender. Oh man. You could just see, I'm just stabbing at it. Oh, amazing. Look at that. Every one. So tender. Right in my pressure cooker. And you know, in the beginning, we seared these with in the oven. We seared them in the oven. We didn't do it on the stove. We did it in the oven. We used all the juices from the oven and from that with a little bit of a half a cup of beef broth. Oh man. And I paired it with some peas and rice and some cabbage, some purple cabbage. You guys gotta try this dish. Like, share, and subscribe, guys. And as always, have a wonderful day, and I'm gonna see you in the next video.